I thought we were ready to play. I thought we defended really well the first half. I thought that might have been our best half defensively. We were right where we needed to be. We were right in the right spots. We scored just enough points the first half. I didn't think we played. I thought we played average offensively. I thought we could have had a few more baskets, but and as any coach, you're never happy, right? So disappointed with our defensive effort the second half. We didn't do the same things we did in the first half, and that's disappointing. Try to challenge them at halftime to do that. But saying all that, you win by 20 and against a good basketball team. And I thought Jalen was very good. I thought Cam Davis was under control, took good shots. I thought those two guys were excellent. I thought we had enough of the other guys, pieces. Al Lair came off the bench, gave us some good stuff, and Richard was solid. And, I thought the other guys were just really solid. Pat didn't get many shots tonight, didn't shoot, but had 7 rebounds off the bench. So I thought the total team effort. I think Loyola's a good basketball team. It'll be a heck of a battle over there tomorrow at noon.
Go ahead, Wags.
Big win. You were able to play.
Ed, can you talk a little bit about Jalen Walker? I mean, he seems to be hunting his shot a little bit more. I think perhaps the coaching staff has told him, shoot it if you're open. But a career high 17 points, that's got to be encouraging for you.
Yeah, it is. I think that, what I tried to press upon him and Tyler Nelson, they both play the same spot. I was trying to get those guys to understand together if we could get 14 points out of that position and 6 to 8 rebounds, that's pretty good out of that position. And Tyler didn't have a great night tonight, but Jalen did. Jalen played really well offensively. He can make shots. I mean, he gets his feet planted. He can make shots. And Wags, I'm a tough grader, and I want him to continue to do that, play hard. I want him to do that every night. And so we've been talking about consistency, being consistent. Because he can do some really good things. I think he's long. I think he can be a good defender. He can make open baskets. He's a really good free throw shooter. There's nobody else I'd rather really have at the line than him because he can really shoot the ball well. So hopefully he's gaining confidence. I think he is. I think he's gaining some confidence. And he's going to be a very good basketball player for this team going forward.
Ed, you talked about the defense. They committed 18 turnovers. They struggled shooting from the field. You really did a good job on Aldama, their big gun. He got half his average today.
Mm-hmm.
What was the game plan defensively?
Well, the game plan defensively was to make them drive left. They're a big right-handed team, right-hand driving team, and we wanted to try to get them to do something else. And so John Perry and Drew Gibson worked really hard on the scout. And we really tried to force everything to the left, make them use, that's elementary, Wags, right? You played, you try to force the guy to his weaker hand, but they're a really hard downhill driving right-handed team. And we wanted to really try to keep the ball and force everything to the left. I think our kids did a pretty good job for the most part. We wanted to double him when we could and just to make him uncomfortable. So I thought Jalen and Greg Summers and Tyler actually defensively were pretty good on him. We tried to rotate 3 different guys on him. He's a good player. He's a tough matchup. If he gets you down there near the basket, he's going to score over you. So we wanted him to, take and try to force him to make contested jump shots, make him a jump shooter, not a 5 foot, 5 foot to the basket player.
Hey, Coach. Phil Bergman, NavySports.com. You guys are undefeated in Patriot League play on Saturdays still. What is it about this first game of the weekend series that's working so well for this team?
Well, I think it's, your preparation pretty hard Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday was a walkthrough here. We're trying to play with great energy on Saturday. You got to get the first one, Phil. I mean, you got to get the first one. You don't want to stub your toe and have to go on the road and try to steal the second one. So, we talk about that, and our kids have been pretty successful doing that. Now we have a chance to steal another game tomorrow, but it's you got to win your home game, especially the first game of the series. You got to win the first game of the series if you're home. You make it really hard on yourself and challenging on yourself if you drop the first one. and you got to go on the road. And what is it, 22 hours we'll be playing. So it's important to take care of your home court, no matter where, when the game is. But when you're playing back to back, you better control what you can control, and that's the first game.
Loyola went on a 9-0 run at one point in the second half, and for some teams, they can go off the rails. But your team got back in it, put their foot on the gas, and came away strong the rest of the game. What does this say about the character of your team?
Yeah, we got it back. Yeah, I think, we're trying to get there. Trying to be more consistent. We're trying to play better for longer. I thought we had a lapse there to start a second half again, no matter, we do a thing in practice where I make them go sit down at it and we come out like we're coming out of the locker room and play the first 4 minutes. I mean, we've done that throughout the last few weeks, and it, just hasn't clicked yet for us. But it's out of a pretty good basketball team that they were going to make a run at us. They've been down 20 a bunch of games and came back and made it really, really close. I think we did a good job of putting the pole in the ground, as I call it, and saying, hey, let's defend him now for the next 4 minutes and let's turn him over and let's make a couple shots and get this thing back. And then I think we got it back to 20 again by making some baskets and knocking some balls free. So, I'm proud of our team for that. It's teams are going to make runs. It's college basketball. Teams are going to make runs, and they're a good team, and they got good players, and they made a run at us, but we were able to absorb it and come right back at them.
Thanks, Coach.
Anything else, Wags?
Hey, Coach, the depth was needed again. You were without Yoder, you were without Deaver. First and foremost, you mentioned Alec Lair gave you some minutes. You put Christian Silva in there. I mean, once again, your depth shows through, and you're able to recover from these losses.
Well, yeah. I got a confidence in my bench. I got confidence in those guys who can come off and get something done for us. And we try to build them up throughout the week. We went, we mixed up the team sometimes during the week, Wags, and go, our top, versus the second wave guys, and the second wave guys beat the starters half the time. I think we got some guys who can score and defend, and we're just trying to build them up. We're trying to, because I know we're going to need guys. I mean, as you saw, we didn't have Dee, we didn't have Sean Yoder, and somehow you're able to win the game. And because Jalen Walker comes off the bench, plays pretty well for you, and Dorsey comes off. And, I was contemplating starting Dorsey or bring him off the bench, and I just decided to bring his energy off the bench and rebounding. But we got guys who can score, and we're a team, and that's what a good team does. They pick each other up. Control, we can control Wags. We can't control the other two guys. They're not able to be with us today and not able to play, but we can control what we control. How hard we play, our attitudes, how we execute. That's been the battle cry for this squad.
When do you think you're going to get Deaver and Yoder back?
I think I'll have Deaver back for next weekend for sure, and I'm hoping we have Sean Yoder back next weekend as well. So I think those guys will be practicing by midweek, and I think that we'll have them back for American next weekend. I think I'll have both guys back, and I think John Carter's ankle, he played today. He was okay. He did some good stuff and made some shots. I think he'll be full go. So I'm hoping we're full go by Tuesday, Wednesday, when we start preparing again.
Jalen, a career high for you. Just talk about being a little more offensive minded. I think we heard Coach Perry out here talking to the radio crew saying that, the team wants you to take those shots when you're open.
The team did a good job of swinging the ball around and sharing the ball, and so I was open for a lot of shots tonight and was able to knock them down.
You feel it's just a case of becoming more confident on the offensive end, Jalen?
It's more like getting used to the system that we run and finding the open shots and making sure I step in and knock them down confidently. But confidence is definitely like key to start hitting buckets and getting like in rhythm in the stretch.
Can you talk about the mindset? You guys seem to really come ready to play today. You got out to a big early lead and, never.
Yeah, we just came out with a lot of energy today, and that's the type of energy that Coach wants us to come out with every game. We try to come out with, like positive energy just to get things rolling, get things going pretty early so we don't have to worry about it on the back end.
Can you talk about the effort on the defensive end? Loyola had trouble running their offense. They committed 18 turnovers. Can you just talk about Navy's defense, Jalen?
Yeah, we've been scouting them all week. So coach has been honest about knowing their plays and making sure that we're up into them and aggressive, and that's been our mindset for this year's defense. It's been like a lot more aggressive than the previous years, and they just want us to get into the ball, speed it up, and make sure we have each other's back on the backside.
Positive was
Phil Bergman.
Hey, Jalen, just having a game like today, what type of confidence does this give you heading into tomorrow's game and the rest of the season?
I think it gives me a lot of confidence, but it also gives the team a lot of confidence and just sharing the ball and playing as a team. And I think playing as a team for the rest of the season, we can go some great lengths doing that. And we do have like Cam as a senior leader who, scores the ball pretty often. And if we're like moving the ball, then we're a pretty tough team to beat.
On the broadcast, they were talking about the idea of not letting Army beat you twice. How important is it to come back from the loss Sunday with a victory today?
We just wanted to like have a good spot in conference. So we want to start out strong and see where it takes us, but we've had a good start and we just want to keep it up. We don't want to slow down anytime soon.